Hey everyone, it's Bricknut. Got a few things I want to talk about in this video. One, I've bought 3 trains that are not made by Lego. They are made by a third-party brand. But the build quality is actually good. They're not motorised. There's one here I don't actually like the design of the locomotive. But I could, if I really wanted to, use that as a basis to build a mock one, which I might do. But I think I'll break that one up, mainly just for the wheels, because I do want to make some mock wagons to go on my town. Perhaps some mock passenger wagons, and some mock freight wagons. Plus, I've had a bit of a shuffle around with some of the buildings, and I've actually moved the Lego tables away from that wall as well. So I can now walk around the whole city. Well, I could walk around 2 sides and shuffle around the other sides. But shuffling is good enough for me. It didn't actually take me as long as I thought. And it wasn't actually as much work as I thought that was going to be as well. Because, as you know from the videos I did when I was installing these tables, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separate tables, which are all screwed together. So I did have to separate some of them, which also meant separating the track and the roads at those points as well, where the tables joined. But apart from that, it actually went smoothly, and it didn't require a lot to line everything up again. So I'm going to show you the first train that I bought, because it's right up this end, right in front of me. So this is where we're going to start. It's a very nice sort of olive green, I suppose. Get a little tank's lost its turret. I do have it somewhere, and there was a field gun that came with it as well, and just not my cup of tea, this sort of stuff. And it hasn't got a place in my town either, because I haven't really... You don't really get much in the way of military with Lego in general, do you? So, but as I was saying earlier, I really just want to take the wheels off so I can do some mock building. So here's the gap, like I said, about a foot gap. I've got some blocks of wood to take off the wall there. They were actually there before I raised the tables to this height, when the old tables were here, because that was actually supporting some of the base plates that overhung. And I just left them on the wall, so I can take those off now. I've got all these cable clips to take out of the wall, because I don't need them, and I've got to tidy up the cabling there. And down this wall. I need some smaller clips though, and I'll see if I can find a long piece of cable so I haven't got to have it joined there and there, because that'll look a lot tidier as well. So I've still got that to sort. The shelf I'm not putting back up here, so I was going to put it up here so it came level with these brackets, but decided I'm not going to do that. Instead, that shelf over there is going to be taken down. And I'm going to put the 2 brown shelves, there's one of them over there, end to end on that wall, at about that height. So, we're at the back here now. I've actually added some huts down here, and there's a break room to go and have your cup of tea. And there's the manager's office, and that's because this doubles up as my freight yard as well as the siding. So I thought, I've got the gantry crane here, we're going to need some sort of buildings in here, aren't we? So I've made up a couple of shacks, I suppose. So I only need a few of these. I may have to move that. I will actually figure it out to see where I need to move. If I need to move it closer this way or that way. Forwards and backwards over the iris. See, that's an old song. Showing me age now. Oh, house there moved. as you've probably noticed, the police station is now here. The restaurant is now here as well, where the garage used to be. My gas station is in. I just want to add that bit of interior and change the gas sign. So I've got some space beside it where I'm thinking the tool shop might get put. Yeah, I may not have the building site in there. I may not have a building site at all. I might just put some buildings or something in here. Haven't decided yet. But I think I'd rather some buildings in there than a building site. I don't know. I'll think about that. But in there I'm going to put the ice cream parlour is the plan, sort of up this side. And I was going to put the burger bar in there, but I think I'm going to put that down on the beach. And in fact, as that's going to be expanded, I could actually put everything down there and put another house or something in there. Whereas I think I've got enough for residential, apart from a couple of houses I'm going to put over there. I might slide this house along, put some more buildings there. And what I'm going to do there, I'm going to put a base plate in the front there and make like a parking area for the police station. So they actually have somewhere to put their police cars. So down this end, I've got this house overlapping the green there a little bit. But that is... I might have to do something with these helicopters. But that's just to allow room for the train to get down here. Otherwise it was going to brush up against that. So it stole some of the footpath that was going to be there. Then I could probably put my other two smaller houses, if I decide to keep the one that's over by the fire station right there, in here. Yeah, so I need two base plates. I'd still need a hell of a lot of base plates, you know. It's scary. You don't think you'd need as many as you actually do. I thought, oh, this is only going to be a small table. I'm not going to need that many. I still need 1, 2, 3 and a half, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because I'm going to put a table in there now that I don't need the manhole. 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I actually worked out that I needed about 25 to 30 more base plates. I'm going to need some of those in grey as well. This is all going to be sort of like parkland. There's going to be trees, and I'll probably have a caravan camping over there, which is why I got rid of the road plate that was there. So I just decided, you know, they'll drive over into the park, perhaps park a car here or the caravan there, then the rest of it is all going to be wilderness. A very small wilderness, but a wilderness nonetheless. But I'm actually really happy now that I can get down here. I should have done this in the first place, but I thought I would manage and be able to reach, which in theory I could, but standing here trying to reach that, and I thought once I've got everything built on there, leaning over it to try and reach that switch is just going to knock everything over all the time, and yeah, I figured that was the best route to go. Oh, I've just sat down and I haven't shown you the third engine, have I? I'll show you that in a minute. Oh. Oh, I tell you what though, this was easier than I thought. I think it took me a couple of hours total, because I was doing a bit of vacuuming under there as well, and I had to crawl around under these tables to undo some screws so I could separate some of them. Some of these tables were actually quite heavy, especially with the stuff on, because I decided I wasn't going to take anything off. I started taking some models off of this lower shelf. As you can see, there's a fair bit of space now, but then I thought, yeah, I've got enough off there for now. So I just literally got hold of it from there, once I'd separated 8 screws. Yeah, about 8 screws. Then I just got it by the front and just gently walked it towards me till I got it where I wanted it. I actually started with this table with the bridge on and the end one first, simply because I thought if I do this one first it might block my route from getting down there easily, so I thought I'll start that end and work this way. So I did this one and that long one right at the end, because it's another long one like this. And I thought I could move the 3 smaller ones together, but I did separate this end one from the other 2. And made sure the tables lined up, made sure the base plates lined up, and then stuck all the screws back in. Obviously I had to split the roads and the tracks in certain places, like had to split the track sort of here, the road plates there, that's all bloody shifted. I'm not sure what has shifted though. Oh, it was this one. And the same up the other end. Had to disconnect all that. And obviously where this table joined the next one had to be split as well, the base plates and the track. So, but there weren't no real big mishaps. I dropped an ambulance, but that went together quite easily. It didn't shatter into too many pieces. I've knocked these signals over a couple of times, but the way I've designed them, when I knock these over, they go over as one big assembly like that, basically. So it's just a case of standing it back up. So it's not too bad. It's annoying still, but it's not too bad. Right, so we'll go back this way. I don't know if I'm going to keep the instructions to these locomotives. I'm going to keep the ones for this one because I do like it. And I wouldn't mind building one out of Lego brick. In fact, I've probably got most of the bricks in Lego here. I just haven't got the buffers or the bogies unless I dismantle that one. I've just realised that I've attached this the wrong way. So this one, you get a passenger wagon and a flat car there, a little short one. So I'll have quite a freight going over there, wouldn't I? Because I'm just going to use that one as it is. I know it's not Lego, but I bounced off the track. I've actually noticed that if you go too quick, they bounce off. I've also noticed that some of these magnets are not that strong on this cheaper stuff. Ooh. At first glance, I actually thought this was the same dark grey as Lego, but it isn't. I don't know if you can actually see it on camera if I do that. If you compare it to the dark grey on the bridge, especially that side, you can see this is slightly lighter. That's a shame, because I was going to perhaps take that wagon apart and use that dark grey elsewhere, but I guess I won't now. Oh, I think my tool shop's going to go in there. Here's the garage, the new version. I'm not sure if it's going to stay facing that way, or if I'm going to have it facing me, or if I'm going to have it facing that wall. I haven't decided yet. But whichever way, I think I'm going to need to put some windows or something in here just to make the walls look a bit less boring. But that's the new design. So we've got like the main area there where the customers go in. I'll put a few bits in there, you know, some wheels or something for sale. Then we've got the main work area, which I think is actually a bit too big. And then we've got the work bay. So it's quite simple, which is how I like it. I don't know if you can get the shutter door pieces in black, the roller door pieces in black. I've got blue, I've got white, and I've got red. But I wouldn't mind 4 black pieces just to do the bottom, so it matches the black stripe that's going all the way around the bottom. It would be great if I could match those, so I'm going to have a look. Got to change the gas sign to fuel. I like that idea. That was suggested, I think, on my last video, or at least the video I did on that gas station. I don't think it was the last video, was it? I think the last one was it the review I did on the harvester? I can't remember now. I'm going to have a look. Yeah, still a little bit to do, so I've just got to tidy those lights up, but can't do that at this time of night for two reasons. One, I don't have no clips, and two, it's late. I don't think my neighbours would appreciate me banging around with a hammer at this time of night. So, I'll probably do that in the next couple of days. But I'm glad I sort of bit the bullet, as it were, and just got stuck into it today. The weather was bad outside, heavy rain and strong winds, so I didn't go anywhere today, so I thought I'll just stay here and I'll get this job done. You know, it was an ideal rainy day project, this was. So, all done now. Regular programming can resume. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you all again in the next video. Bye.